Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the FDL Season 3. This week we're up against Frigid Room. This is a player that I've played against before, Orucs. We played week 4, I think, of FDL Season 2. The game's up on my channel if you want to go back and check that out. This time their team is Dragapult, Clefairy, Iron Boulder, Dusclops, Milotic, Raichu, Lilligant, Muk, Delphox, Blissey, and then Grumpig. So this is interesting because this is one of the 2 randomly generated teams, the other being Crystal Croconaw. This team was intentionally randomly generated, and Orucs just showed up late to the draft, so they only got to pick Dragapult and Clefairy. They sent basically what they wanted, and then obviously you can't just get what you want, what that's left, because that's way too powerful, and everyone would just skip the draft if that was an option. But they said that they wanted Blissey and Raichu, were 2 of the ones that they wanted. They just happened to get Raichu randomly. And Blissey, we all decided that they could just have Blissey because it's really not very good. So this team, looking at it, my team is the same as it was last week and will probably remain that way for a while unless Spring decides to drop this mon right here. But other than that, I think I'm going to keep my team relatively the same. We look at this team, we see Dark Week there, Dark Week, Dark Week, Dark Week, Dark Week. There's, what is that, 5 Dark Week mons, and I've got 2 dark types here at the top. Really good matchup, like right off the bat. Then we look at the dark resists. There's Clefairy and there's Muk. And I think for that reason, both of those have to come. And both of those mons are not good into Iron Treads. So basically my plan going in was, okay, let's just use Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, Treads, right? Dark, dark, and then one that deals with the dark checks. Get off, Cat. Cat's trying to climb up and reach into my drawer. Now the big problem with this is that Milotic is like stupidly good into both Incineroar and Treads. So next up I kind of need Serena, and I even thought about Kilowattrel, but unfortunately Kilowattrel is just slower than Dragapult and Boulder, and it can't do much back to either of them, and it doesn't even one-shot Milotic back because it's a special attacker and Milotic has great special bulk. And on top of all that, Raichu then shuts it down too by being next to Milotic. So like, it's just not amazing. So, I mean, I can go over what I've got here. I think Palafin is just really good. It's got stupid stats. And with an Expert Belt max attack, if I Terra Grass, I can one-shot Milotic with Terra Blast, which is really good. If the Milotic goes either Terra Dragon or Terra Grass, now I have a super effective Ice Punch on it, which is also really good for Dragapult. And then Wave Crash Jet Punch is just really good. Expert Belt Jet Punch kills Iron Boulder, like always, which is really good. Terra Grass also helps into both the Raichu and the Lilligant, so it's just a defensive type that I'd want anyway. So that's really nice. Yeah, I think Palafin is pretty good. It's not amazing. I think my main 4 are going to be Grimm, Incineroar, Treads, and then Serena. But then if I am getting owned by, let's say, like Flamethrower Dragapult Special, Palafin could come out in the game 2, perhaps. Serena, this one is going to be very important because this is my most consistent way to deal with Milotic. I've got Power Whip, which one-shots basically the Milotic that I expect. It would have to be bold to live, and if it's bold, then it cannot one-shot Incineroar. So, like, that's what I'm kind of expecting. Yeah, and then I've got Triple Axle, one-shots Dragapult, and it also is good into the Terra Grass Milotic, obviously. And it should one-shot Lilligant even through Sash, which is really nice. Now, as for ability on this, there's no sleep on this team, really. I mean, I guess Lilligant technically is sleep. That's something to consider, actually, because it's basically, is the Fake Out and the Faint from Raichu more threatening than the Sleep Powder from Lilligant? That's my question. That's actually tough. I didn't consider the Lilligant, because I'm like, oh yeah, I've got Terra Grass here, and I've got a Grass type here. But then these other guys are susceptible, and this team doesn't have a way of setting Sun with priority. Maybe Dragapult gets Sunny Day. I'm not sure about that. I'll think about that, actually. I might consider switching to Sweet Veil. Next up, we have Grimmsnarl. Black Glass's Sucker Punch KOs, I believe, let's see, Iron Boulder. I think if it's bulky Boulder, it could live. Let's see. Okay, it's a 93% chance to KO. This is like the bulkiest I expect Boulder to go. Because it has to be faster than my Iron Treads, which is 174. Oh, actually, it could technically be Adamant. And then it would drop the attack to 174. We have to drop the attack to 173. Yeah, right there. And then drop the HP by 1. Still the exact same. Okay, so basically the Iron Treads spread has room to get either 1 extra HP point or 1 extra attack point. So do they want an extra attack point or an extra HP point? It's up to them. But it doesn't matter. It's the exact same roll either way. I had considered Life Orb, but I opted to put it somewhere else on the team. Play Rough is just to have a nice neutral hit into stuff like Muk. It's really good to Dragapult if it's bulky Screen Setter, because obviously Sucker Punch will kill that too, since that's less bulky than Boulder. I think actually. Boulder is 80-90, or 90-80, and Dragapult is 88-75, so yeah, it's less bulky. So Sucker Punch does get this KO. I could honestly probably... No, I do want max attack for the best roll onto Boulder. And then the Play Rough gets it, even if it's like... max HP. Yeah, good. Get off that. Go. And then Taunt is obviously for the Clefairy and the Dusclops. Obviously, they never come together because they both want the same item. But they both get shut down by Taunt because they can't be holding a Mental Herb. And it's also good into Lilligant, actually. Yeah, that could technically be my Lilligant, like, Sleep Powder check. If I don't decide to do Sweet Veil. And then it also stops Milotic from recovering, and it stops this from setting screens, if that's what it decides to do. And then I have Misty Terrain, which is actually really cool because when we get to my Treads, or I can just show you, it's Terra Water. So if I Terra Water in front of the Milotic, it's just going to click Scald and Ice Beam. Neither of those does very much damage, and in Misty Terrain, it can't get a Scald Burn, which is its best way of dealing with Terra Water Treads. It also means that it can't Scald Burn my Terra Water Serena either. That's kind of good. It also has a second effect of it halves the power of Dragon-type moves, which is, if this is either Specs or Life Orb Pult, it's going to be using Draco Meteor. And having the base power of that's really nice for stuff like Incineroar, because Incineroar, resists Fire for Flamethrower, resists Ghost for Shadow Ball, and now it's technically kind of resisting Draco Meteor. So this is not going to take much damage for Draco at all, even though I'm not super bulky. I had considered initially something like, I think it was 68, and then that, and then 4. But at the end of the day, I don't even remember what my EV spread was. Oh god. I think it was, it was 188 speed, and then I suppose it was just that. I think that's what it was. I'll have to check the video to make sure I got the EV spread right. I've alreadygended my Mons, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I've already bred my Mons and EV trained them and minted them and bottle capped them. Yes. Big thing about this is that this is faster than 12-speed Milotic, which is what Oryx did last week. 12-speed Milotic hits 103, this is 104. This is actually very important because the Milotic could technically out 1v1 or outmaneuver my Serena by Terra Grassing, and if let's say I get the Power Whip wrong into a burn, into Triple Axle not killing the next turn, Incineroar in the back can finish it off after it's Terra Grassed with Flare Blitz. So that's actually very important to be faster than the Milotic. Even though to the untrained eye you might see, oh, Incineroar always loses to Milotic because it's fire versus water. Yeah, but that water type wants to Terastallize into a grass type, probably, because, like, looking at my team, yeah, you could do Dragon, but then you're getting hit by Grimmsnarl Play Rough, but I guess they don't know that I have Play Rough. But I also have Ice moves, like, everywhere on the team, so the Ice moves cover for both Grass and Dragon, and this is just helpful. And I could even see this not coming. If I opt for Palafin, it's probably gonna replace Incin. Taunt for the same reason as Grim, and Fake Out's just nice into stuff like the Boulder. Now we have Iron Treads here. This is faster than Dragapult, I believe. Actually, what is 163 faster than? Oh, maybe it's for my attack. Yeah, it's just to be higher than my attack stat. And this attack stat is just the lowest I can go while still getting a, I think, 75% roll to one-shot Iron Boulder. And then my Iron Treads. Yeah, 75% chance to one-shot the Boulder. And I believe I two-shot every Clefairy. Yep, guaranteed to hit KO on Clefairy. So those are the big ones. And then Knockoff does like 75% to Dragapult. Dragapult. Yeah, 70 to 80% to Pult with that. Higher plus also to hit KO, so it can't switch in for Boulder or anything like that. Very nice. Then the last one, this one is the one that least likely comes. I genuinely couldn't think of anything that I liked better here. Like, I tried Kilowatt Roll, and I just wasn't very good, because, like, they just stall out my Tailwind, right? And then Kilowatt Roll's just not doing anything, because it's still not even once I get the Wind Power, they can just protect, you know? And then now my Wind Power isn't actually powerful. So I tried this. This is fun, because Mold Breaker actually ignores Friend Guard from Clefairy. So, First Impression is +2 priority. That's the same priority as Follow Me, and Haxorus is obviously faster than Clefairy. So, this actually outpaces Follow Me, and it one-shots Iron Boulder, which is really cool. And then same thing with the Palafin. Let's actually put this... Oh, I can't... Oh, yeah, I can if I do this, I believe. Palafin, I think Hero. I believe I can put it into Hero form. Yeah. So this is hitting 233, this is 215, this is a 30% boost, this one's a 20% boost, so it actually comes out to about the same amount of attack, so that the Terra Grass, Terra Blast will one-shot the Milotic. And this is enough speed to be faster than Dragapult after a Scale Shot. And the Scale Shot should one-shot it. It's a 50% roll on 2 hits, and then anything more than that kills. So this is, like, very inconsistent. It's just kind of good against, like, that, and that, and it's not even, like, amazing. And it's, I mean, multi-hit moves are just generally good into the Sash-liking Mons. Yeah, it's not amazing, but I could see it coming if those are big threats, and generally, it's just the Mon. I didn't like any of my other Mons. Like, Espeon really struggles into Pult. Articuno absolutely has to Terra, because it's so bad into Pult and Iron Boulder. It'd probably go Terra Steel. But then it's like you're eating up your Terra there on, like, a Mon that's still, like, not even amazing. Kilowatt Roll, like I said, they just stall out my Tailwind, and it doesn't do anything to these top guys. Dugong I considered, it's just, I don't like being rock weak, because you just get one shot by the Cleave, and you can't even protect in front of it. But I did like the idea of Sheer Cold, because it completely walls Milotic. Milotic can never break Dugong, and then you just click Sheer Cold. I also tried Riolu with coaching, because this team is, like, decently physical, and then you can also technically set up Sunny Day to kind of hinder the Milotic from going for powerful Scalds. But then you don't really want to set up Sunny Day when there's a Lilligant on the field that can now be double speed. So overall, I like this one. It's not amazing, and I think I'm mostly going to stick to these first 5, but that's just my thought process on why I'm doing this instead of something like Kilowatt Roll. The Terra Grass also, I could have done Terra Electric, but Terra Electric gets redirected by Raichu. And even then, it's more of a mind game, because we're playing Open Terra. They see my Terras going in, and if they see Terra Electric, they're just going to start thinking Terra Blast, right? Like, there's no other reason to go Terra Electric. Maybe if this team had, like, a lot of Steel types, because, like, that's the only real relevant resist of Electric. Because Haxorus already resists Electric, so I don't need that. Or maybe Flying. This team doesn't really have a good Flying type or a good Steel type, so, like, there's no reason to run Terra Electric except for Terra Blast. So I'm actually running Terra Grass, even though it's technically a little bit worse because it keeps me weak to Ice. But, it is, I can bluff that, oh, I'm just doing Terra Grass to avoid Sleep Powder, right? Like, don't worry about Terra Blast. I don't know how good that is, but who knows? I think this is the big one, and this Terra Grass is actually good defensively on this, and it is also offensive. But I'm mostly going to stick to these first 5, I think. But that's the team. We're playing in like 45 minutes, so it'll be a second for you, but I'll see you then. Okay, here we are. I got the Gengar notebook. Hopefully I have fixed the audio problems. It sounds good in my headphones. I think it was a problem with these wireless headphones that I've been using. I'm pretty sure I had them last FDL, so I don't know why they worked then and don't now. But I think it is fixed. Alright. That's Charlotte, yep. Oh, yes, I need to do that too. Let me paste my Terra types. Boom. Okay, Dusclops, Dark, muk-alola, Flying, Raichu, Fairy, Iron Boulder, Rock, Milotic, Water, Dragapult, Steel. Okay. I did Cassiopeia last time. We will do... I'll do Ruinous. I did that last time versus Oryx. Okay. Dusclops, no Clefairy. Dusclops, Muck. Okay, Milotic. Raichu. Dragapult. And Boulder. Boulder is Rock, Dragapult Steel, Raichu's Fairy, Flying, Dark, Water. Okay. The Dusclops being dark means that I can most likely not taunt it. From this, at least. I definitely want Serena. Do I lead Serena? I think I might. Definitely want you. With the Raichu? Yeah, I definitely want you. Question is it Incineroar or probably Haxorus, because I don't want to lead Palafin. I think I will bring Incineroar. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm thinking the Milotic really wants to lead when I have Incineroar on the squad. Okay. The Milotic is probably not going to be as big of a problem since it's Terra Water. Play-Doh Jazz Hands. Okay. Well, that's not what I expected. It's Frisk, sees black glasses, and wide lens. Let's see if it goes for the immediate Terra Dark. It's really bad to waste your Terra on Dusclops, I feel, isn't it? Oh, it's Helping Hand. What is Oryx typing about? Poison Jab there. Okay, I live. Oh, yeah, I got poisoned. Okay. That sucks. Alright, Treads comes in. Okay, with Raichu, Boulder, Dragapult, Milotic, nobody wants to take a knockoff. What is Oryx typing about? High horsepower, I mean, it's probably just going to, protect. I think I'll do this. I kind of expect to protect or a Terra Flying. If it's AV, it could be Terra Flying. Protect. What did I do? Did I double knock? Oh, I high horsepower. That does 50. Wow. And it's berry. Okay. Citrus, yeah. High horsepower does 50. Nice. Okay. I'll kill that. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm expecting Gluttony on the Muk. Okay, that's probably Terra Flying. I knew that. Okay, Treads gets one. Flare Blitz, I hope this does half, but it probably does like 30. 45-ish. Let's see. Okay, Poison Jab, it's -1. Okay, nah, no damage. Please, no poison. Okay. Alright. Leftovers? Okay. Incineroar, week 2 versus muk-alola. Could be, probably not max defense. Let's just put it at like 100. Yeah, that's about right. Now, Iron Treads. Week 2. Iron Head actually only does like... Oh, if it's Terra Flying, Iron Treads doesn't take it out. But it's not doing much back to me, in all honesty. So I'll knock it. And I'm gonna taunt this. Okay, that should get on to the next high horsepower. And it's not going for a helping hand here. But it did get my berry, okay. Can't use Will-O-Wisp. Perfect. Okay. We're like really good. Let's knock the Eviolite. And then I will Flare Blitz the Muck because I'm pretty sure I was just faster than it. Doesn't really matter to me. As long as my Incineroar is above 50, but yeah, I've got like 200 health, right? That did half. Very good. And now that means the next one should... Oh, that was great. Never mind. And I should be at 100 health. Ooh, I am dead to one more. In all honesty, I think I'm just gonna double that. Okay, Incin gets one. Maybe I should have Terra Watered in case of this is Fire Punch. Oh, Ice Punch. Oh, that's terrible. That's really bad. Okay, just Boulder. And it's not Booster. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, he's making a pun. He said, Builder, I hardly know her. Okay. Mighty Cleave. I think that was the correct play, because you do want to just leave my guy, my treads, not... Your win con is hoping that I'm frozen forever. Let's go for double knock. Just to see what the item is. It is... Clear Amulet, okay. And Serena gets one. Okay. I led Serena that game, right? Yeah. I feel like, I mean, Treads is stupidly good here. Like, Treads is so good. I am worried about that Dusclops going Terra Dark, though. But if the Dusclops Terra Darks, then that means the Muck can't Terra Flying. This is really risky to lead Incineroar here. Do I like that? Because basically if the Milotic leads, then I'm owned. But I did lead Serena last game. Oh, this is so bad into the potential Milotic lead, though. Do I just lead both of these? No, I kind of do want this. Jesus Christ, everybody's messaging me all at once. Oh, this is so risky if it's Milotic lead. But I think it's okay. Because he didn't do it last game. And I led Serena last game. So I'm hoping those two things in conjunction make him not lead Milotic. Because I led Grimmsnarl, Iron Tread... Or no, Grimmsnarl Serena last game. Which is, you know, really good into Milotic. So please, no Milotic lead. But if it is, I feel like it protects turn 1, right? Because it's expecting Fake Out. Please not Milotic. Okay. Okay, good. Is it Clear Amulet? It is Clear Body. Okay, so that means, well, it's probably physical then, right? If it's Clear Body. I mean, the Muck probably protects. I don't know about the Pult, though. I don't know what the Pult does. Let's see. I'm thinking... Oh, it's physical, right? So it doesn't have Flamethrower. I wonder if it's... Like, I would like to do Power Herb. Oh, I did see the Terra type on it, right? It's Terra Steel. Yes, it's Terra Steel. What is it going for? Dragon Darts. Oh, that's a double into my Incin. Oh, that was a crit. Ugh. What's the Muck doing? Razor Claw. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I got the Protect wrong. Oh, another crit. Wow. And a Poison. Okay. That kind of blows, but that's okay. I didn't really need that for anything other than Pult. The Razor Claw Pult is really interesting. I wonder if there's Dragon Cheer on somebody. Maybe Milotic? Who's coming in here? I mean, I have a Terra Steel here. All told, that's pretty fine, I think. Yippee. Is that Milotic? Okay, it is. Well, given that, kind of like my Terra Water. Oh, does this Muck Terra flying here? It probably does. Oh, that's withdrawing. Hardly know her? Oh my god, wait, that's actually really funny. I didn't even realize that. Builder, I hardly know her. That was funny. Well, this is going to probably be a Grimmsnarl KO here. As long as I don't get Scald Burned, I think I'm pretty okay in the endgame. Well, I need to take out the Muck. Please no Scald Burn. No Scald Burn. No Scald Burn. Okay, I'm okay. I'm good, I'm good. That was an int Grim one. Play-Doh comes back in. Oh, Misty Terrain. I should have hit the Melodic, but I do just need to get rid of this Muk. I gotta get rid of this Muk. No Terra, that's fine. Flinch, 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 flinch. Okay, Icy Wind. My Brimstone's probably slower than Muk now. I have no item because I'm booster. That's huge, that's huge. Do I protect? I mean, I feel like the Muk just protects here, right? Worst case scenario is that this Muk doesn't protect and KOs my Grimmsnarl, but it was helping hand boosted, but it didn't have... I hope this doesn't KO. Oh, it did. That's really bad. That's really bad. That was just a correct play on Oryx's part. Because the first time it was intimidated, but it was also helping hand boosted, and it left me on like 12. Well, I go for Iron Head on the Muk, and I go for Power Whip here, and as long as they both connect, I'm fine. This Melodic would have to be really fast. I just need this Power Whip to connect. Okay, it does. Nice, okay. So when it gets another one. And that's pretty much game, I think. That was stressful. That was scary. And Oryx absolutely got that play correct on the turn that I protected Iron Treads. Treads gets another one. That is GG's to Orucs. Well, everybody, if you've enjoyed that, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next week. I'll be playing against... who am I playing against? Oh, Elm. Yeah, Elm, actually, Elm doesn't have a YouTube, so you guys probably don't know, since I don't think I've ever played Elm on this channel. I've definitely played him in Multi-Battle League, but that was before I started YouTube. So, stay tuned for that. He's a great player. He made it to finals last time. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.